I'm Sherrod Brown. It's an honor to represent all of you in Ohio and to fight for labor in all 50 states. Thank you to the bakery, confectionery, tobacco workers, and grain millers international, those workers who are on the job, which is so many of you. Thank you for showing up at work every day. Thank you for standing alongside your union for worker safety and for pandemic pay. Let me explain what I think we need to do and what I'm fighting for during this all that's going on in Washington. All of you are sacrificing to keep others safe. You're at companies like Nabisco in Toledo and Dannon and Minster. You're at Kellogg, Keebler in Cincinnati. You're working to keep up with demand, and it's up to elected officials and our government to fight to make sure your job is safe. Many people have the privilege of working from home and getting paid. Millions of Americans are unemployed. Workers like you that show up for work every day must be our highest priority, and that means making sure that Congress passes worker protections. We're pushing the Occupational Safety Health Administration to enforce worker safety standards. The Secretary of Labor is a corporate lawyer that frankly has never really cared about unions, except he fought unions in his previous job before he was Secretary of Labor. We want to make sure that we do more than thank you, and that is passing an emergency standard requiring essential businesses to protect you from exposure to the coronavirus. You shouldn't have to sacrifice your health when you go to work. It's up to us, and it's up to your employer to make sure your workplace is safe. That's what I will continue to fight for, and push this administration to finally come down on the side of workers instead of for management in every case. Second thing we need to do is what I mentioned earlier, and that is pandemic pay. So many workers who show up for work every day. It's not just nurses and doctors who put their lives on the line. It's factory workers, it's bus drivers, it's grocery store workers, it's custodians and security people who are paid an hourly wage and don't make a whole lot of money in most cases, even when they do have a union. And that's why I'm pushing Congress to pass pandemic pay. That means that every worker who's exposed, who is in the workplace now, who is essential, should get up to $25,000 bonus. And new workers recruited at these plants in these stores should get, in these businesses and companies and agencies should get up to $15,000. Your work is essential. All work has dignity. We thank you, of course, but we need your workplace to be safe, and we need your employers and the Trump administration to stand up and do that. And we need to make sure that we get pandemic pay to all the hourly wage earners that are working so hard and putting themselves and their family at risk. Thank you for the work you do. Thank you for your love of country. We have so much to do together.